Ladies and gentlemen, the beat goes on.
Turn it up.
What you're about to hear may cause your speakers to explode.
Grant's Rock Warehouse is keeping it real in the field.
Get ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome to Grant's Rock Warehouse and welcome to Sunday. It is time for another episode in the Warehouse Acid Test. Angie Moon is back from Japan. We are starting up with the Beau Brummels today. So we want to hear from you in the chat. We're just trying to keep this interactive. Hell, we're just trying to turn you on to stuff. All right, let's do it. The Beau Brummels.
Serving up riffs hotter than Hellfire Chili with a beer chaser. Grant's Rock Warehouse.
Oh, Hellfire Chili, people. We are back. Angie Moon is back from Japan. Look how refreshed she looks.
Yeah, no, I definitely needed that trip, and it's always a great time there. I mean, I've only been to Japan twice, but I absolutely love it. It's definitely my favorite country I've ever visited. We got to see some new things. We traveled to Kyushu. We went to Hiroshima. Those were places we've never been before. We also went to Kamakura, which I would describe as like as a seaside town, and it's kind of like going on a day trip to Brighton when you go to London, sort of.
Well, I've never been there either, so.
Well, Brighton's amazing. I absolutely love Brighton.
Well, Brighton rocks.
Yeah.
So, anyway, people, we're going to try to put this show together. It was like, I felt like we haven't done this in a long time, but I'm sure I can remember how to do it. So I think, if I remember correctly, Angie, I do believe the Beau Brummels were, I think someone recommended us doing that. I think usually that's how it goes. People throw something out.
Yeah, whoever they are, make yourself known in the chat, I guess.
Yeah, is anybody here? Did someone ask for the Beau Brummels? I can't remember. God, it was like a month ago. So
I just want to say thank you for the suggestion, because I ended up learning a bit about how their sound had evolved over time, and yeah, no, they're pretty good. Like, honestly, I didn't know that there was a whole Sly Stone connection, so it's a great one to follow up from, like, Sly and the Family Stone.
Mm-hmm. It's the Sly, Sly produced the first one, the first record, right?
I think the second one, too.
Or the second one, too, yeah.
Yeah, both of those. The only other connection I can think of is the Beatles connection, because I think they might have called themselves the Beau Brummels, because it comes right after the Beatles, and like, when you're flipping through the records. Very smart, very strategic.
That is true. I read that as well. So, yeah, well, they're smart. Tia's here. Jim's here. Kyle, nice to see you. Who else is here? Christian's able to make it today. Look at him. Keith's here. The whole gang is here. Tia, go wake up Cretan. Make sure he gets on here as well. Webb is here, freshly from mowing the yard. Mark Boyd is here. All right, well, we can keep going. God, I don't even have my notes up. Let me get my notes up, kids, because, well, I thought I had my notes. Maybe I don't. Oh, there they are. So anyway, the Beau Brummels, ladies and gentlemen, they were, of course, formed in 1964. Vocalist Sal Valentino and guitarist Ron Elliott. They also had bassist Ron Mager here, rhythm guitarist McLean Mulligan, and drummer John Peterson.
Oh, Declan.
What did I say?
I think it's Declan. I was like, no, it's pronounced Declan.
Well,
so there I go, flexing on everyone with pronunciation.
Words are hard, especially when they're side by side. So I guess they took their name from a British dandy. I guess that's what they did.
An early dandy. So it would have been like the early part of the 19th century. So I read a lot about dandy. That's why I have this outfit on. This is a blouse I got in Japan, and then this old cravat here is from a different blouse that I got in Japan. So yeah, having being on theme and also kind of showing off some of the stuff I bought in Japan. I also have some plushies I got in Japan behind me there.
Wait a minute, let me look. You got what? What is it?
Plushies. So let me see.
I don't know what a plushie is.
like stuffed animals. Let me see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so these are ones like.
Well, damn it! If you're mentioning it, you better bring one out.
I'll bring the gang. Now, 2 of them are from like my, 3 of them are from my last trip. But yeah, so there's Hello Kitty.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a cinema roll. We have Fauna. I got that one on this last trip, and then the Yellow Pikmin. I got that on my last trip as well. Like not this trip.
Damn,
but,
you
like,
didn't bring any Pokemon with you either. Come on.
I have actually a Pokemon collage
Okay.
now in my room. So I made a collage yesterday, and I put that up on my wall. So I have a little Pokemon there. My husband has a Charizard. Yeah, Charizard plush in the room. And I'm playing Pokemon now. I'm playing a Fire Red on the Switch.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And I'm just addicted. I'm like, no, what have I done to myself?
Yeah, why don't start that stuff, Angie? You know better. Ken's here, fresh from the Little Stevens cruise. Yvonne, sorry, Yvonne. I can't forget you, for goodness sakes. Let's get started. We're going to start out with Laugh Laugh. As always, Angie puts the set list together. I might add a couple of tracks, but this set list was so perfect. There was nothing more to add. Anything you want to say about Laugh Laugh, Angie, before we get started?
I don't know, just that it's a good song, and it's one of those songs that, like, it's like you see this a lot in the 60s. They sound happy, but they're really sad when you look into the lyrics.
It's true, though. I guess I really didn't really pay attention to. I'm going to pay attention to the lyrics when we play this. All right, Laugh Laugh, produced by Sly Stone, ladies and gentlemen, 1965. Here we go.
I hate to say it, but I told you so. Don't mind my preaching to you. I said don't trust him, baby, now you know. You don't learn everything there is to know in school. Wouldn't believe me when I gave advice. I said that he was a tease. If you won't help, you better ask me nice. So be sincere, convince me with a pretty please. Laugh, laugh, I thought I'd die. It seems so funny to me. Laugh, laugh, you met a guy who taught you how it feels to be lonely, oh so lonely. Don't think I'm being funny when I say you got just what you deserve. I can't help feeling you found out today. You thought you were too good, you had a lot of nerve. Won't say I'm sorry for the things I've said. I'm glad he packed it to go.
Christian's cutting the grass as well.
He kept on bragging he was yours instead. Found you don't know everything there is to know. Laugh, laugh, I thought I'd die. It seems so funny to me. Laugh, laugh, you met a guy who taught you how to feel to be lonely, oh so lonely. Before I go, I'd like to say one thing. Don't close your ears to me. Take my advice and you find out that being just another girl won't cause you misery. Don't say you can't get any boy to call. Don't be so smug or else you'll find you can't get any boy at all. You'll wind up found a lady sitting on the shelf. Laugh, laugh, I thought I'd die. It seems so funny to me. Laugh, laugh, you met a guy who taught you how it feels to be lonely, oh so lonely. Yeah, lonely, oh so lonely.
Next to the Lawn Boy and Toro forums, I've never seen so much conversation about mowing yards in my life, other than this channel. I just don't know.
In a perfect world. I just live in a flat, but the problem is in England, flats are not things that you own outright, like condos in the U.S. They're a leasehold, so you have like a long-term lease. You don't actually own the place. It's crazy. I'm like, no, that's why.
Is it like a condo though? You don't you own
you own it, but you only own it for like a certain period of time. So it's like a very long-term lease. So it could be like a few hundred years. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't
think
understand.
property ownership in China works as well. So it's a similar system to how it is in mainland China, I believe.
Well, I never really much thought about it. So okay. But you can still own homes, though.
Oh, yeah. You own a house. There's a freehold and leasehold are the two different main systems here. And then there's like shared ownership. It gets complicated. I'm not going to get into it.
No idea. Ladies and gentlemen, Cretan knows this song.
Real estate talk.
Davy Cretan knows this song. So that's half the battle right there. If he knows something, we're good.
Nice.
All right, let's see. Just a little. Let's do it. We'll circle back around, kids. We're going to play the same record, same year, just a little. I hired the kid next door. Who wins?
Some people are fools, others are clowns. Some people can laugh, while others must frown. You take what you can,
Well, let's look
the
at
best
that.
you know how. Just don't trip, if you slip, you better know.
It's automatically adjusted, so
Just take it
it should
from
be
me.
fine.
Life is no game. The savages rule.
That's what no one's
You
considering.
people are tame.
I mean, I can
The
hear you
strongest
all right.
survive. I tell you no lie. Don't think twice. If you're nice, I'll make you cry.
I love Blackbirds. Donald Bird's great too.
There you go.
Some people are fools, others are clowns. Some people can laugh, while others must frown. You take what you can, the best you know how. Just don't trip, if you slip, you better now. Just take it from me.
The electric lawnmowers.
The savages rule. Few people are tame. The strongest survive. I tell you no lie. Don't think twice. If you're nice, I'll make you cry.
All these songs are like really short.
That's the
that's-
60s.
That's the 60s. But the thing about the production, at least I think what Sly Stone brought to it, now I don't know who engineered it or anything or where it was recorded right off the bat, but I think Sly knows what he's doing. You know, this stuff sounds fantastic.
Not only a brilliant musician, but also a great producer too.
It's true, Yvonne. It's true. I do care. And darn it, when we'll do stereo for goodness sakes if we can. Yeah, it sounds like a 60s prog rock name. Electric Lawn Mowers. Or it could be just the electric lawn mower.
I'm not thinking of Genesis.
Kind of.
Yeah. I was listening to them because I heard like one of their songs in a YouTube video I was watching. It was just some travel video. Someone just put Genesis music in the background. I was like, oh, nice. I was like, I haven't listened to that in ages. I used to be really obsessed with them, the prog rock era of Genesis, when I was in undergrad and uni.
You know, I wanted to bring this up because I know the Beau Brummels, but when I was putting this together, I was realizing how much I really didn't know. And that song, Just a Little, was their highest charting single. And that seems to be one of those tracks that I don't think they ever play that anymore anywhere. In fact, I very rarely, I don't know about you, Angie, but Laugh Laugh might be the only thing I ever hear that gets played.
I think there might have been a mistake in the chat. Like, people are pointing out that song wasn't Just a Little, because I was like, I think that sounds different than Just a Little. I don't know if we mixed up the...
I don't know. Did I screw something up? Angie has echo. Okay. Well, I didn't hear echo, but I can fix that. She shouldn't have echo now.
All right.
It's not Just a Little. What is it? What song is that then?
Shoot, I don't remember.
God, I hope I didn't screw this up. Hang on. Let's go back. See, I told you I was out of practice.
Oh, you tell me why. I think that's what someone's saying in the chat.
Well, how did I screw that up? You know, what would the show be without me messing up? Well, we'll play Just a Little. Hold on. I can go freestyle. That's what it says. It's Just a Little. Well, then it's mislabeled. I didn't label it. Do you usually
rip the CDs to your computer and then play it like that?
This is ripped off the Best of the Beau Brummels Rhino CD. And I just kind of put it together, and that's what it says. It says Just a Little. There's Laugh Laugh. Well, if you hear it, let me know, because I'll keep going through them. That's not it. Ooh, this is good. See, I don't know the Beau Brummels enough to tell you other than, I don't know. Let's just keep going.
No, we'll keep rolling with it. All you can do is like a figure skating.
Please just says, just play it. You tell me why. Right here's You Tell Me Why. Is it You Tell Me Why?
I don't remember that being on the playlist.
It's not.
Yeah, that's If You Want Me To is the next one. After Just a Little. And then we have That's All Right. We have Can It Be?
Oh no, but this is just off the CD.
Oh.
This shows a train wreck, kids. See? If that's what you want me to. All right, well, we're gonna play that. Is this right?
Baby, I'm oh so tired.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like garage meets R&B sort of. It makes me think a bit of like Hippie Steak and Walking the Dog or something.
I'll be real good. I like the way I should. That's if you want me to. I find it real, real hard
because of the echo. Hold on. Bluster. Just a little, that's what it says. That's track 3. That's how it ripped it. That's if you want me to. I find it real, real hard. You say I'm not the same. If there is anyone at fault, then I'm to blame. So put my mind at ease. Won't you forgive me? Yep, that's what it is. It is Rhino CD 75779, and when it ripped it and I play track 3, it says this is track 3. I don't know where it is. That's how it ripped. So I don't know. I just don't know, kids. It's a mystery.
Hey,
all
it's
right.
my mother.
Nellie, how are you? Nice to see you. Thanks for coming. Anyway, we're just going to keep going. We may not ever find just a little, but it is what it is. Where are we at? See, I'm all flustered, Angie. I'm all flustered.
Okay, we got That's All Right next.
That's all right. So we're changing records. We're going to go to 1965, Beau Brummels Volume 2.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure we cover all the different albums that we can.
Yes, because we're only looking everything up to like that Warner Brothers period before they broke up. So this is written by Sal Valentino. Kind of, well, let's just play it. We can talk about it later if I can recoup and get my life together. God, let's hope this is what it is. Very melancholy.
That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. You say you love me and that you will forevermore. You say my kisses are just what you've been living for. Well, that's all right. That's all right. I said that's all right by me. Well,
yeah, but this is a factory press CD.
That's all right by me. You say each time I kiss you, it fills your little heart with love. And when you hold me, I hear music from above. Well, that's all right. I said that's all right. Now that's all right by me. Well, that's all right. That's all right. Now that's all right by me. That's alright, that's alright, now that's alright by me. Come on, that's alright, I said that's alright by me. You say you love me and that you will forevermore. You say my kisses are just what you've been living for. Well, that's alright.
Yvonne, what is happening with you?
Now that's alright by me. That's alright, that's alright, that's alright by me. That's alright, that's alright, that's alright.
Again, Cherry Red doing good work. Doing all the companies in Europe are able to reissue and license this material, and there's absolutely nothing going on here in the States. What can I say? Licensing here must be a nightmare because Cherry Red does fine work. The only thing with Cherry Red, some of the stuff, at least those Naked Eye CDs were really loud. So hopefully the Beau Brummels 8 CD box set. My God. Amazing.
At least if you support music, you can still play it on a CD player or record player. It's not like video games or movies where it's all regional.
Right. That is good. Well, Stephen David, I don't know if he's got... Stephen, do you have that or no? Zeb doesn't have it. If anybody has that box set, weigh in, because that might be something worth getting. Okay, Mark, you've got it. It's a good set. How's it sound? It's not all jacked up and maximized, is it? Vocals sounded kind of like Lee Hazelwood. Interesting. Oh, we're getting political. No politics in the chat. I'll throw your ass out. We don't talk politics in the Warehaus. We're all about peace and love. So don't even bring up Trump or anything. It's nicely priced as second pressing over at iMusic. So they've already went through, so they're already on the second pressing of it. That's good. All right. Okay, Mark says, I'm no audiophile, but it sounded good to me. Fine, maybe I'll pick that up while it's in print. Because, see, that's the thing, though. You got to get this stuff while you can get it. Because a lot of this stuff, they only print so many of them, and you don't know if they're going to do a repressing. I don't know. You never know. All right, what are we up? What are we playing? Angie, keep me in line.
So there's Can It Be?
Can It Be? Again, we're on volume 2. We're still in that folk rocky thing with these guys. We haven't went to the country route yet. So, any thoughts on this one?
So it's a real, just change, or the country music is a real change. But yeah, I think this is more like the earlier sound.
Yeah.
Be prepared for that.
All right, here we go.
They gradually go in that direction.
Yeah, here we go.
I like the opening guitar on this.
It's very raw.
Can it be what I've been told? Is it she who's turning cold and gone some other way? Is it so or just a lie that you go and say goodbye and not come back to stay?
Graham Parker was fantastic. Yeah, last week.
But now she's gone, deserted me. Can it be? Can it be? Can it be for real this time? Can she see she's on my mind and in my every breath? Don't act like the love I've known gone by fast. Now I'm alone and know she won't.
It's too bad we're just a niche group here.
Right on and long to keep this love going strong.
I hope I turned. Okay.
But now she's gone, deserted me. Can it be? Can it be? Can it be for real this time? Can she see she's on my mind?
Ladies and gentlemen, Uncle Meat is here today.
Gone at last, the love I've known gone by fast. Now I'm alone and know she won't be there. Won't
going crazy. Too much fog, Grant. Too much fog. Speaking of Record Store Day next weekend, DC and I will be making a trip to Pittsburgh to interview Frank Sessage and Jim from Blue Ash. They're going to play it at a record store on Record Store Day, and we are going to go hang out and see them play.
Cool.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic. Power pop greatness, kids. Sly Stone produced, yes. Well, nice to see you. How are you? Yeah, a lot of stereo. I did turn on echo cancellation, didn't I? Yeah. Oh, Stephen. Angie, it's great to have you back from Japan. Hope things went well for you.
I consider the trip a success. I got to see a lot of cool things. I got to see the cherry blossoms and have cherry blossom flavored things. And that was just one of my dreams in life, is to see the cherry blossoms in Japan.
God, Donnie, this kind of just tugs at my heart. I've bought more music because of the channel than anything I've heard on the radio.
You're an influencer.
I am an influencer, kids. I wish everybody else would get on board, but doing the stuff we do over here is just a niche thing, you know? If Angie and I were sitting here talking Judas Priest and Motley Crue, we'd get a lot more views. But there's
people
no
should like 60s stuff. I mean, that's the stuff that really.
I know, that's what I like.
Same with the 50s. I mean, honestly, it's sad that the 50s gets even less love than the 60s.
Well, that's what
people see it as such a conformist time, but it's like, no. I mean, there was a lot more like subversive stuff then than you think. Like, I just got finished writing a chapter on Pete Seeger for my book. Very interesting stuff.
Very nice. Ladies, Ken says every day's Record Store Day for him.
Nice.
Will, what did you think of Rush at the Juno Award show?
I actually went to the Juno Awards one year. That was back in 2012. Yeah, in 2012.
Wait a minute. My friend in Toronto tried to get the new Rolling Stones vinyl. The new vinyl has 2 tickets in each for a private-only concert.
What?
How would they do that, Jim? People would be. I just don't know how
like
they
Black
would do
Friday,
that.
like that is a recipe for people fighting each other in the record store.
That's what I'm
Friday,
thinking.
Like straight up Queensberry rules in there.
Ooh, Kyle, that's harsh. I know. I'm just keep doing it. You know, I can't all have great shows every time. All right, well, let's keep going. Only 5 copies have the ticket. Okay.
Oh, so it's like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
That's it is very similar. That's kind of a cool idea to bring that back, though. Cape Cod, it's all about the Warehaus stupid. I'm just doing what I can, and I'm so out of sorts with that track flub up. Now I'm all flustered, so... Oh, here's a good question. DC, Angie, did you get to any record stores in Japan?
Records, and I went to Disc Union. Didn't buy anything at those places, but I did go to an antiques kind of market in Ueno Park, and there was a record stall there, and I got a Beatles album. I got Revolver, and it's a Japanese pressing of Revolver.
Nice.
And I got an anime vinyl of The Rose of Versailles, which is an anime from like the 70s.
Fantastic.
It's a very dandyish style too, so if you really like dandy style, you should check that out.
And I guess since you mentioned that anime, it triggered. I'm going to start a new show. Who was it? Was it Mark Boyd? No, I think it might have been Jay. Someone suggested maybe doing a show where we look at the music. This is spawned from the Banana Split show that I did, where we look at music from Saturday morning cartoon series. So in a couple weeks, I'm developing the concept. We're going to look at Josie and the Pussycats. Now, they put out an album in 1970, and that actually has Cheryl Ladd on it. But, I mean, who knows? But they also did Rhino Handmade put out a CD of all the Josie and the Pussycat tracks that were ever recorded. So I've got that coming. So we're going to look at Josie and the Pussycats in a couple weeks here. And I'm working on the whole concept. So there's going to only be so many of them, though. You know? I don't know. I'm working on it. And it's going to be on Saturday mornings at 9. So I'm working on it.
Oh, cool.
And Angie, you're more than welcome to come if you've got any input on any Saturday morning cartoons. But this is like back in the 70s, like the Bugaloos or H.R. Puff and stuff. It's a little before your time.
I'm a bit too millennial for that.
Yes, it's way before your time. But I can't remember. And I do want to, I appreciate when people throw out good ideas, I kind of latch onto them. And I'm thinking, well, who in the hell is talking about that stuff? Soon, Angie, there will be no one watching this channel as I keep going down the road of things that appeal to me.
I have an idea, actually.
Go ahead.
But for a show, I'd love to do stuff based on the chapters of my book, like the music, like chapter by chapter.
Sure. Well, that's a great idea. What could we call that?
Just, I guess, Crime of the Century, like Crime of the Century, the playlist, or Crime of the Century.
God darn it. I like that idea. That would be the title for the series.
I've come up with the whole stuff for the next book as well, like the Celebrity Trials one, like the 100 Years of Celebrity Trials. I've come up with playlists for that. Or at least one of the chapters is a playlist.
I like that idea. Let's talk about that. We'll talk about that offline. I think that sounds like an excellent crime. It'll be called Crime of the Century.
Yeah, because I saw someone talking about the Hawks and Ronnie Hawkins. I'm like, that's literally the first chapter of my book is about the Hawks. Ronnie Hawkins, the band, meeting.
And you could talk about the book. Yeah. You could talk. Oh my God! Yeah. Oh, I think you're on something. I think you're onto something. Yes, look, T is going. Yes, rock crime.
Yeah, I mean, and also it's not just going to be rock and roll because the next book is about celebrities, and we've got like playwrights. We have boxers. Musicians as well. So I did a whole chapter on Pete Seeger. Rolling Stones are going to be a future chapter in there as well. Right now I'm just doing research on Lenny Bruce. So there's just a lot of interesting stuff.
So I wonder if I can show this. I know we're already on a tangent, but since we're talking about shows and stuff, let me show you what I normally don't do this, but I'm working on it. I'm just going to show you what I've got so far.
Oh, Lee's asking. There's a question in there from the chat. Lee Page asking, Angie, is your book still for sale? Yes, only on my website though. So if you go to my website, crazyonclassicrock.com, there's a page called Buy My Book. That's where you buy the book. So you can buy paperback copies as well as ebooks. They're pay what you can for the ebook. So if you donate anything to my Patreon, I will send you the ebook. If you donate anything to my PayPal, I send you the ebook. Or you can just buy the ebook for the price it says on the website as well. So choice is yours.
Okay, here. See, now we've started a whole thing. I shouldn't have said anything, but I'm kind of excited about it. Johnny Quest has a great theme song. Johnny Quest had a lot of music. I don't know if Johnny Quest ever had a release, but I'm thinking Josie and the Pussycats and then maybe the Bugaloos. Oh, I've got a whole thing planned. But let me show you some of the stuff that I got to show you some artwork that I've been screwing around with. Is this up? Let me see if that'll pop up. Let me see.
I mean, I have a graphic already in mind for the second Crime of the Century book, like as far as psychedelic sort of graphic. It was an edit I made of a picture of a flower I took at my grandma's house.
All right, I'm going to show you the graphic that I've been. Normally, I don't do this. This is a work in progress, but you'll get the idea what I think I've got the name for the show, and I just feel like I can share it with you people because I feel like we're all like a community. So here's what I've got. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get rid of that. It's going to be called the Saturday Morning Cereal Club. And then you remember on the back darn it, Angie, it's too bad you're so young and you don't remember this. Back in the old days, you were able to cut out records on the back of album covers.
I've heard of that. Cut them out. Yeah, like flexi discs. Yeah, we had a couple on the radio station.
They never did a Josie. They never did a Josie and the Pussycats one, but so I mocked one up. And the original Josie and the Pussycats album is on the left-hand side, and you will see Cheryl Ladd is the blonde in the box. So she was on that original Josie and the Pussycats album in 1970. So anyway, we're going to go with the Saturday Morning Cereal Club, I think, for the name. Anyway, that's just a mock-up. I'm working on it. I haven't decided on it, but I figure I'd share what was coming up. For some reason, I'm just all worked up. I just love the whole concept, So we'll see. Well, it's going to happen. I got to look at that again. Yeah, I like that. Sugar Bear. There's a whole theme. I got a whole thing going. Oh Lord Almighty! So that was a tangent. So I'm sorry, everybody. We should get back on track. Thank you, Kathy. Scooby Doo. Yes, Scooby Doo. Yes, the people, the two guys that wrote the Banana Split stuff, like the Tra La La song.
That's
and
a great song.
Split.
I would have that stuck in my head because it would play on Boomerang. So I do know that one.
It's hold on. Oh God. Okay. This song is such a train wreck.
I know it's not a cartoon, but the monkeys would be a good one for this show.
Oh, wait a minute. Why can't I hear it?
The banana buckets go.
There it
Coming
goes.
up to bring you the banana split show. Making up a mess of fun.
Should back that up.
We're gonna
play this real quick. I don't care.
Over hill and highway, the banana buggies go. Coming home to bring you the banana split show. Making up a mess of fun. Making up a mess of fun. Lots of fun for everyone. La 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 la.
Spider-Man, that'll good theme song. It's been a detour for a minute.
Like a pancake, popping like a cork. Bingo, bingo, Cooper and Stork. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
There you go.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
So I did a show on this record. Oh shit! This is the best song on the whole record, though.
Are we back to the Beau Brummels?
Huh?
Are we back to the Beau Brummels, or is this still?
No, that was the Banana Splits. So on this Banana Splits, you've got a track on here that Al Cooper did and sang. It's very blood, sweat, and tears. But there's a lot of different artists on here that you wouldn't know are on it.
Schoolhouse Rock. Yes, that would be.
Yeah,
great.
we'll do a Schoolhouse Rock
Yes.
one. Yes, so yes, we will do Schoolhouse Rock. Keep the ideas coming. I'm just saying it'll be a couple weeks before I start that
How about
series,
the
though.
monkeys, like for this show?
We can do the monkeys for this show.
That would be great.
We do the monkeys in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. That's how it works. Wait till tomorrow. That's what this song is. This is Wait Till Tomorrow from the Banana Splits.
Riding through the meadows all through the night, searching for the star that once was so bright.
Anyway, we're not going to play it all, but it's fantastic. So, Hardy Boys. I don't remember. I don't think there was the Hardy Boys show in the 70s with Parker Stevenson and Sean Cassidy, but I don't remember a cartoon. Uncle Meat, Hilarious House of Frightenstein? I don't know that. All right, well, let's. What a train wreck. I am so sorry, Angie. I'm just all. What's our next track? We'll get it back on schedule,
okay,
kids.
So we got. Have we played Can It Be yet? After that, it's Don't Talk to Strangers, which I picked because it reminded me a lot of the Byrds. Don't Talk to Strangers.
All right, we'll play that. Is Echo cancellation off? No, we're still. You're probably echoing. Let's just play it. We'll get back on track. Don't Talk to Strangers. All right. It's very birdsy.
I was like, oh yeah, this is great.
Follow your own beaten path. Wonder where you can be grabbed.
Yeah, we'll do that one too.
Dangers, and don't you go talking to strangers.
Tons of stuff.
Be aware of hidden dangers, and don't you dare go unto strangers. In these raging days and nights, look upon
Needles and pins.
and don't you come talking to strangers. Be aware of
Wally Gator.
dangers, and don't you go running to strangers.
All right, that was fantastic.
That really shows how influential the Byrds are.
Well, in 65, the Byrds were big. Though, the Byrds never really had a big chart success. None of their records really charted very high. We kind of look at the Byrds now as like one of the most iconic things, but back in the day, they really didn't have that much success. I think a lot of musicians thought highly of the Byrds, but I'm not sure if just the regular.
It kind of makes me think of like the Velvet Underground's impact on music, except the Byrds were a lot better known than the Velvet Underground.
Yeah, but the Velvet Underground came later when musicians kind of during when they were out. I think probably most of those records ended up in cutout bins because no one knew who they were. They didn't sell at all either.
But the people who bought it, they started bands.
Yep. See, so it was like a musician's band. Quick Draw McGraw. Well, evidently everybody in the chat is all for doing a Saturday morning cartoon show. So, all right, we will do it. A cartoon from the Hanna Archives is one with Mickey Dolenz as the voice of the drummer in Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kids. I had no idea, Jim. But, Mickey was probably trying to find work. They were kind of before or parallel to the Byrds. I had to chaperone my sister and her friends when she wanted to go to the Osmond Brothers concert in 72. Did you really? Well, that was pretty wild. The Osmonds had that Beatlemania thing going at the time. All right, what else do we have? We are not doing very well on. We're only halfway through it. All right, we're going to play a couple of tracks.
We got to have a Beatles cover.
All right, here we go. We're going to play You've Got to Hide Your Love Away.
head in hand, turn my face to the wall. If she's gone, I can't go on. Feeling
Well, Hanna-Barbera had their own label too.
Everywhere people stare, each and every day, I can see them laughing at me. Yes, and I hear them say, they say, hey, you got to hide your love away.
Yeah, I got that on the list.
Hey, you got to hide your love away. How can I even try? Never win. Hearing them, seeing them in the state I'm in. How could she say to me, love will find
Lee doing God's work. Thank you, Lee.
Gather around, all you clowns, let me hear you say.
The Chipmunks would be, that would count.
Hey! You got to hide your love away. Hey! You got to hide your love
Did they put out a record?
stand head in hand, turn my face to the wall. If she's gone, I can't go on, feeling 2 foot small. Everywhere people stare, each and every day, I can see them laughing at me, and I hear them say,
Yeah, Beanie and Cecil was before my
they
time.
say, hey, you got to hide your love away. Hey, you got to hide your love away. Sometime long ago, they lived a
So this is kind of psychedelic.
Artists make me
She
think
danced
of
above my head, above my bed, like no other I had known. I remember taking with a smile the magic sweetness of a child, her wondrous warmth of loving, her gentle
Kind of Baroque
breathing.
pop.
Am I dreaming now? I can feel her dancing, dancing in the memory of when I saw her crying, crying 'cause our hearts weren't lying, and we are only dreaming now. The days of sunshine in the air, the nights not lonely, we were there to share an loneliness that two in love could find together there. So happy dancing on our way. Sometimes she'd stop and she would say, oh, how I love you so. Oh, is this so? Tell me, am I dreaming now? Hey, I can feel her dancing. Yes, dancing in the memory of when I saw her crying, oh, crying 'cause our hearts weren't lying and we are only dreaming.
Yeah, I've got a mono pressing of this. Yeah, I think this is the best record of the lot. This is a fantastic record. I know more of the later period Beau Brummels stuff. I've got a mono copy of this that I bought. Oh, God, how long ago did I buy it? It's in beautiful condition now. But an original mono pressing of this. Damn it, if I wasn't so lazy, I would have pulled something off of it. Yeah, this is a great record. So you're saying that Jim Gordon and Carol Kay were playing on this?
Oh, Jim Gordon, another name from my book. The session drummer who killed his mother.
He killed his mother, had voices in his head. Yeah, he was, yeah. And didn't he die in prison? He died in prison.
Yeah, he died in prison. He didn't get an insanity plea.
I wonder if they ever fixed that problem with him hearing voices in his head. Probably. But he was a fantastic studio musician. All right, let's play 9 Pound Hammer. All right, here we go.
The Merle Travis cover.
This 9-pound hammer is a little too heavy for my size. Hey, for my size. I'm going on the mountain, going up there to see my baby. I don't think I'll be back. No, not coming back this way. Hey, roll on, buddy.
Of course.
Don't you go so slow. Ah, how can I roll? My wheels, they don't go. I roll on, buddy.
Well, I'm sure he got therapy in prison, probably.
And it's a long way to Hazard, just to get a little groove, yeah, just to get a little groove. Hey, when I die, I want my tombstone made of number 9 coal, yeah, make it a number 9 coal. Hey, roll on, buddy. Now don't you roll so slow. Oh, how can I roll? Can't you see that my wheels, they don't go? No, roll on, buddy. Pull the load of coal. Yeah, how can I roll? My wheels, they just won't go. Now this 9-pound hammer, just a little bit too heavy, for my size. Hey, 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 for my size. I'm going on the mountain, going up there to see my baby, and I don't think I'll be coming back. No, no, not coming back this way. Why don't you roll on, buddy? Don't you roll so slow. Oh, how can I roll, sir? My wheels now, they're gonna go. I want you to roll on, buddy. Hey, pull a load.
Well, thanks, Kathy.
of coal. Oh, how can I roll? My wheels, they don't go.
I do.
It's a 9-pound hammer.
The only reason I remember the Monkees bubblegum cards is that my cousin was older. Well, she was like 14 years older than me. And she had all the Monkees 45s with the picture sleeves. She had the Beatles 45s. And She also had some of the Monkees trading cards. She had all the Monkees records. And when I discovered all that stuff when I was like 10, I couldn't get enough of it because she had all this stuff. It was just great. And I remember her giving me a Monkees card when I was little. It just like made my day. Kind of Stone sounding, yeah. My son had Garbage Pail Kids cards. Anyway, I like this track. I wonder why they wanted to do a Merle Travis cover. I don't know.
Maybe they were just going in a country music direction. I think this was kind of a transitional album for them.
Yeah, it's very transitional to what's coming next. We're still on this record, though, The Wolf of Velvet Fortune. What's your thoughts on this? This is a little bit more Eastern tinged. Maybe that's why you picked it.
Yeah, also just the name. The name is cool. The title is cool.
Let's see. QFM 96 in Columbus used to have a Beatles show on Sunday with a British cat named Russell Carey. I remember Russell Carey as a DJ, but I don't remember the Beatles show. Gosh. I remember Russell Carey, though. All right, well, let's keep going. We're going a little over, kids. Hopefully we won't get shut down. All right, Wolf of Velvet Fortune. All right. I just love the way this record sounds, though.
The air is full of strangeness. An unfamiliar breeze blows.
It has a very autumn vibe to it.
Deep within half, I think I'll go to sea. What's this before me?
Oh yeah, speaking of baseball, I was at a baseball game in Japan this last trip.
I saw that photo.
It was cool. Like, there's a Japanese baseball game here, and everyone like the enthusiasm from the crowd is really something. Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
She's crying.
Yeah, there's some video out there from Hullabaloo.
That shadow left behind him.
Wish we still had
She's
shows
crying for the coolness of when she's never seen.
This is very Eastern. We need some sitars on here.
The day is getting
Damn it.
longer.
Sitar by this point.
The day is slowly dark now. The moon, a silver bubble that watches all it sees.
He had to cook breakfast.
The wolf of velvet fortune is upon his merry flight. Good night, good night. He travels in the beauty of the silver glowing night. Delight.
We used to put straws around our spokes.
Speaks in silence.
I don't know why.
She bends herself in sorrow. His eyes behold her wildness.
I like clackers. I remember those.
Electrifies the air. He moves the earth around her, confiding her with whispers. He takes her from the shadows and thickness that is there. Swiftly, swiftly, through the brush and bramble land, under, over, flashing in and out they fly. Moonlight, moonlight, see the bright stars shining so clearly, clearly. man in the sky.
Right.
He brings her to a meadow.
Yeah, sounds fantastic.
The grass is tall and waving. A tear comes to her eye as she looks upon her throne. And in a distant murmur, a breeze begins its blowing. The sun begins its rising, the velvet wolf has flown. Delight, delight, the wolf of velvet fortune is upon his merry flight. Good night, good night. He travels in the beauty of the silver glowing night.
Yeah, but DC, when you were using your cards as noisemakers on your bike, you didn't realize what some of those cards would become. But anyway, the Wolf of Velvet Fortune. It's not very uplifting, though, Angie.
No, it's very this makes me think of kind of the movie Suspiria for some reason.
This is like a much more serious Beau Brummels. But it's a great record, though.
It's great just to show the how multifaceted they were.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know, did this even sell? I have no idea. Probably not. Well, Dennis, it's funny you should bring up Bradley's Barn. With Bradley's Barn, the band shifts more towards a country influence, kind of like the Byrds with Sweetheart of the Rodeo. It's true. They were kind of like both, because what, Sweetheart came out 68 too? Yeah, that's 68. So both of these bands were kind of doing the same type of thing at the same time.
And then Graham Parsons was in the Byrds very late on into their history.
Mm-hmm. He's the reason they did Sweetheart. Goblin Beau Brummels. Both players when they were... okay. Everly Brothers covered these guys. Everly Brothers covered the Beau Brummels? They did?
Yeah, I think I remember reading that somewhere.
See, we're talking about something I'm not all that. There's a lot for me to learn. Well, why don't we play something from Bradley's Barn? Angie picked Turn Around. It's acoustic country rock. Original by Elliott from Nashville, recorded Bradley's Barn, featuring session greats like Jerry Reed is on this. Now, I don't know how much the band is really on it, but you got Jerry Reed, who was a phenomenal player. I don't know, let's just play it. Angie picked it. Any reason why you picked this one?
Just this was probably a great example of their country rock sort of output. So,
all right, let's play it. Hopefully, we don't get. We're over. So it's Russian roulette, kids. All right, here we go. But it picks up right where Triangle left off.
Telling everyone about the way it shines. Barefoot boy, he's a grinning like a fool. Doesn't really want to get her off his mind. Turn around, the summer's almost over. Turn around, the summer's almost gone.
This just seems more Americana to me than it does country, at least this track. That's another thing. Those reprise, where were they on reprise? Everly Brothers in the 60s. I need to check those out.
Racing all the trains down on the tracks. Barefoot boys are standing in the yard, afraid to go and see the barefoot girl come back. Now turn around, the days are not so lonely. Turn around before the summer's gone. Turn around before the night is older. Turn around, no need to be alone.
You know what I find so fascinating about this is that this could have been recorded yesterday, Angie. You know, it seems like it
Very
really hasn't
timeless.
dated. It's timeless.
That's a lot of like country rock, sort of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but the Bird stuff still has that type of 60s feel to it. But
I think it's
this,
the jangle for the Birds, and then like CCR to me just sound timeless. That's one of those groups that sounds timeless to me.
but this doesn't sound like 1968 to me. I mean, this could have been released in 84. This could have been released in 90. I don't know. I'm just saying. It's really amazing, to be quite honest. And recording on all these Beau Brummels records sounds so good. Sal Valentino sounds a little like Lee Hazelwood on Turnaround. I don't know how Rand got involved, but Rand hates the band. Timeless like polkas. That's another thing. Polkas never age, do they, DC? He's a big fan of polkas. All right, where are we at? 13 minutes in. We can do one more track. We'll do one more song. Well, that's the only one more we have picked. Again, Cherokee Girl. Any reason?
I wonder if that's one of the ones that the I think that might have been one of the ones that the Everleys might have covered. I'm trying to think which one. No, they covered Turn Around. That's the one the Everleys covered. But yeah, Cherokee Girl, it's just an original by it's just a song by Bob Durand and Elliott.
All right, well, we'll play it. Let's see if we're still up. I'm watching the feed. Yeah, we're still up. I don't think that the Beau Brummels trigger a lot of issues. All right, let's play Cherokee Girl. We'll keep her moving, kids, and wrap this dog up. All right, here we go.
Pretty good orphan.
Coyote hunts his frightened meal. The moon splits on the broken wheel. She don't
That's
know
it, Webb?
the way she feels. Cherokee girl.
Oh, very cool.
Coyote hunts on winter ground. He tries to track a shadow down. She pulls a shawl so tight around. Cherokee girl.
I remember Hong Kong Phooey, Scatman Crothers, yes.
Coyote now across the ridge. Coyote stalks around the hedge. She can hardly get from there. Cherokee girl. Cry, the coyote falling cuts right through the wind.
You listen to this stuff, you wouldn't think it's the same band.
Coyote calling, tinkle in her skin. And she shivers. And she listens. Coyote getting near the fence. 1 week ago in hell sense. She pulls the shade, don't take no chance. Cherokee girl.
I don't think I'd cover that because they were just taking songs from the tracks, right? From the records, weren't they? I don't know. I've never seen the Beatles cartoon. My work is done here. Really? You'd get shut down quickly for showing the Beatles cartoon? There's no footage up on YouTube from it? I don't know. That was always one of the cartoons I always wanted to see when I was a kid. You know, you'd come home from school and they'd have, Three Stooges or whatever, Banana Splits, you name it, Flintstones. They never ever showed the old Beatle cartoons. I'd still never have seen it. Beatles hated that cartoon. Deep Water Smokes on this record. All right, cool. Anyway, Angie and I are just trying to turn you on to stuff. What did we decide we're going to do in 2 weeks?
Monkeys.
The Monkeys. Yes, that'll be good. I'm always for a monkey show.
TV shows, but more for this show.
Right. Yeah, we can do the Monkeys. That'll be fine with me. You liked the Beatles cartoon show. That never ever got re-aired, though, did it? I don't ever remember seeing it. We already did the Hollies, Mark. Yes, listening party tonight. There's no theme. Thank you, Yvonne. Yeah, there are... Oh, I see. Yeah, there are Beatles cartoons. Okay, replace the music with cover versions because they don't want to have to pay. They don't want to have to pay to use the... Well, if they're cover versions, you could at least share monetization. All those Beatles songs that Jelly Bricks were doing live, I can share monetization with those. I just picked up a picture disc of the Monkees. Frank Zappa on the Monkees. Frank Zappa was in the movie Head too. Thank you, Big. MTV showed it for a bit. I did not see it. All right, kids, we're going to wrap this dog up. Angie and I will be back in a couple weeks. We will be doing the Monkees. Keep the ideas coming. Think that Saturday in a couple weeks, we should do the cartoon show on Saturday morning. So keep an eye on that. It's coming. Nellie, nice to see you. All right. Anyway, Angie, plug your book. Tell us everybody. I know you plugged it before, but plug it again and let everybody know what's happening in your world.
Copies available of Crime of the Century. They're all in my house, like all the physical copies. I have plenty to go around, so anyone who wants one, get one. I will not be printing any more of them, so just buy them directly through my website, crazyonclassicrock.com. If you just search on Google for the diversity of classic rock, you should find my website. And on there, I do have a page called Buy My Book, so if you look at the menu, you'll find the page. You click there. And I take Stripe. If you prefer to pay through PayPal, just pay through PayPal. I have a contact box there, so if you're confused, ask me any questions. Happy to answer, happy to help you guys out. Would love to see you guys supporting Crime of the Century. And I am working on the next Crime of the Century, which is going to be a little bit of a departure from classic rock, but not a complete one because there's a few classic rock and music-related chapters in it. But I will be making classic rock references where appropriate throughout.
All right, cool. give Angie some love. Go to check out her book if you haven't gotten it. And Angie, I will be thinking about that show with you, Crime of the Century. I'll let me think about it a bit, and then we'll circle back around.
Yeah, at some point, it would be great. Like, I want to get as many people watching it, so we got to find a good time that people would love to hear some true crime stuff.
Yeah. I love the idea. We will do that.
I watch true crime every weekend, like true crime documentaries every weekend with my dad. Like, that's something that is a tradition that was a tradition in my childhood.
Mm-hmm. I think we will do that. The crime of the century is that my old pants no longer fit. Well, DC, that's a personal problem, you know?
Oh, God, yeah. There's going to be a Kinks episode, Spandau Ballet episode, Beach Boys episode, the band episode. I could definitely envision those. Led Zeppelin will have one if we can do Zeppelin.
We can do Zeppelin.
Yeah.
All those bands that you mentioned, you could do.
Devo's another, we could talk about.
Do Devo.
Blondie. Santana is mentioned in there. Tower of Power. Phil Spector. I mean, this Phil Spector one's just going to be an insane show.
Phil Spector would be a fun one.
Oh, yeah. Joe Meek would also be an incredible one. That story is just insane to me. That guy was the British Phil Spector, for better and for worse.
Well, we need to figure out where we want to position this, though. Well, we can take this offline. Angie, we'll talk. Yeah. All right, kids. Thanks for tuning in. I know it's a little bit of a train wreck, but whatever. You're used to tangents. Damn it, you got to hear some banana splits. What the hell? The show's almost. Well, I'd say it's over now. Learn to hit that echo cancellation button. God.
I have it on vinyl, the Supertramp album. Yeah, I named it after that.
I'm thinking about the whole show concept. DC's hanging a little lower these days. That's why his pants don't fit anymore. Oh, Kyle. Elliott Smith had a mysterious death. Grant tangents are fun. GTA. I like the way that sounds, Cretin. All right, kids. Angie, I'll be in contact. Kids, have a good rest of the day. See you tonight for the listening party, 8 p.m. We will be playing all kinds of stuff. I can guarantee you we'll be playing some Silverhead tonight. Sad life and death, no mystery. Yeah, we went an hour and a half. And we're still up. All right. See you, Angie. Keep it clean, everybody.